Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel Tech Knowledge. Today, we will discuss about session 2 in Digital Documentation Unit. Session name is Apply Editing Feature. Before going to start this session, first we will discuss about your syllabus. CBSE has given syllabus. See this. CBSE Department of Skill Education curriculum for session 2020-21. Information Technology code 402 for class 9th. Here this book or your syllabus is divided into two parts. See here, part A and part B. Part A having 5 units. First is Communication Skill 1, second Self Management Skill 1, third is ICT Skill 1, fourth is Entrepreneurial Skill 1, fifth is Green Skills 1. Means all these are the first parts. Second part means Communication Skill 2, Self Management Skill second. These units we will discuss in class 10. Means first part we will discuss in class 9 and then its second part we will discuss in class 10th. So in employability skills unit, employability skills part covers 5 units under it. A maximum marks for theory for these 5 units is 10. Means only 10 questions paper will comes from this employability skills. Now second is subject specific skills. Again subject specific skill having 5 units. Means total 10 units we will cover in your class 9th. Unit number 1 in part B, Introduction to IT's industry. Here IT's means Information Technology Enabled Service Industries. Means industry, those industries which follow the service of information technology. Second unit is data entry and keyboarding skills. Third unit, digital documentation. Fourth unit, electronic spreadsheet. And fifth unit is digital presentation. Here, according to the marks, the weightage of unit 3, unit 4 and unit 5 are 10, 10, 10. But the before these means previous first unit and second unit marks is 4 and 6. So total 40 marks paper we will cover from these 5 units in part B. Overall theory paper is your 50 marks and 50 marks is your practical examination. So total 100. Now after this, here come to the third unit. Third unit, these many topics we have covered previously in previous videos, previous lectures. We have covered first session, creating a document using a word processor. Till now we have to discuss practical session only. List the available word processing application. So 3 types of word processing application we have discussed. See here, first application name is Google Docs. This is online and freely available. Second is LibreOffice, that is writer, and that is the LibreOffice writer software, or you can say that Apache Office, there is writer software. So here we are using OpenOffice writer in place of LibreOffice. And third one is Microsoft Office, in that there is Microsoft Word. Then introduce the parts of the main window, means components of MS Word or component of writer. We have discussed that, just like title bar, menu bar, then file menu, edit menu, and inside that there is a body area where we have to write text like this. So all these components we have discussed. Then change document views we have discussed. Start a new document, yes, this topic also covered. Open an existing document, and start a new document. start a new document means you have to create a new document. Shortcut key is for Control plus N, means when you press Control and N together, you will get a new document. Or if you want to open your existing document, that time you have to press Control plus O. Then save a document. Either you have to provide a new name for the file or you have to save your existing file. For this you have shortcut key Control plus S. Close a document and use the navigator. These many topics we have covered in session 1 and previous lectures. Today I am going to start this session number 2, applying editing features. In that we have to cover many topics like text editing, undo, redo, moving and copying text. Moving and copying means cut and paste. Moving means cut, remove text from one place and paste it into another place. That is called moving. Then copying, copy and paste. Selecting text. Selecting means how we can select a word, how we can select a line, how we can select a paragraph, how we can select an entire document. We have to cover these many topics under this point. Selection criteria, selecting non-consecutive text items, vertical block of text, find and replace, jumping to the page number, non-printing characters, checking spelling and grammar, using synonyms and phrases. These many topics covered today in this video. Please watch this video very carefully. Now let's start. For discussing this video, these many topics, we have to follow one book. This book is provided by CBSE. This is NCERT book, or here one watermark is given, NCERT 2 not to be republished. That means same book we have covered, used in previous class 9, or this means in session 2019-20, same book we have to follow, and we had followed. Similarly, this book we follow here only. Yes, in 1920 and 2021 we have to follow this same book. So this year CBSE don't want to change in this book. Is it clear? So we have to follow this book. Book name is 402 Information Technology, class 9th. I will provide link of this book in the description of my video. You can download from there also. So start the session. How to start LibreOffice Writer, but we are following OpenOffice Writer. Okay, so same thing. Go to the start button. Go to the start button and find there is an icon of OpenOffice. Once you click on the icon of OpenOffice, you will get the screen, and from there you have to select text document. Text document. Once you click on text document, your OpenOffice will appear in your screen. After that, if you want to open a new file, go to the, this is the screen of LibreOffice Ubuntu. Then create a new document. Go to the file and then select new and then text document. See this. This we can do here also. File, new and text document. New and text document. Once you click it, their new document will be opened. Is it clear? Then next is, and the extension of this file is .odt, means its file format is .odt. Is it clear? Then see this, here the screenshot is given. Go to the file, then new, then text document. Once you click on this, you get new file, and the shortcut key for this is Control plus N. Clear? And suppose you want to open your existing file, go to the file, open, click on open. Open dialog box will appear, and you have to select your file which you want to open, and then click on open button. You will get your file, existing file. Or second method is simply you have to press Control plus O. Control plus O is a shortcut key to open your existing document. Now third is how to save a document. Save, go to file, then click on save. Now once you click on save, you will get a save as dialog box, and you will write the name of the file and then click on save button. Your file will save. Then these are the parts of the writer window. Title bar. Previously we have discussed all these. Menu bar, toolbar, standard toolbar, formatting toolbar, status bar, scroll button and scroll bar, zoom, text cursor movement. Means text cursor movement means this is navigator, like arrow buttons, left, right, top, bottom, all these, or two other keys for controlling. This is called control. One is home and second one is end key. Control plus home. When you press control plus home, jump to the beginning of the document. Control plus end is for to jump to the end of the document. Is it clear? Then mouse pointer, sign of mouse pointer is just like this. One is the arrow sign and second one is I symbol. Then come here. Today I want to explain these many topics because these comes under editing the document in the session number 2. First is undo and redo. See your syllabus. In the syllabus it is given first topic is undo and redo. What do you mean by undo and redo? See this. Open the existing file, for example report.odt, and then start editing in it. If by mistake you have made some changes and now you want to erase the last change done, then use the undo option. See this. This line is important. Now this line is important. You have made some change and now you want to erase the last change done. Means something you want to change in your text, in your word, then you have to do undo option. And if you want to go again, if you want to go back, then you use the redo option. See the live example in the practical. Suppose that some mistake I have done here. I have written a spelling of Google like Google. What I do? I want to undo this previous option. Undo means whatever I erased here. I erased O from the spelling of Google, but I want again. So press Ctrl plus Z. Once you press Ctrl plus Z, you will get O. And redo this last action with the help of Ctrl plus Y. Or both the options you will get from the edit menu. See here, undo and redo. Undo and redo. So just undo it. Now you will get correct spelling. See this. Undo and redo. Clear? Next, moving and copying text. Moving and copying text means simply says that cut and paste. Means it is used to move a selected text from one place to another. Before discussing this topic, first we need to understand about how we select the text. So selecting text, this we will discuss first and then we will do to copy and paste and cut and paste. It is necessary to select the text to perform copy and paste operation. The selected text will be highlighted. See here. I want to select this paragraph like with the help of mouse in this manner. See this. Once I select it, the whole paragraph is highlighted. Clear? For editing the text, you must first select the required text. The editing can be done on the selected text. Means editing you can do in selected text only. You know very well how you will select the text. With the help of mouse or with the help of keyboard. suppose you want to select your text with the help of keyboard, place the cursor from where you want to select, then press shift key and then use right arrow key to select your text like this. Is it clear? Next, selecting criteria means selection criteria. Selection criteria based on these many points. To select a single word at a time. Suppose that you want to select a single word at a time. So what you will do? You just position the mouse pointer anywhere on that word which you want to select and double click on that. See here. Suppose I want to select this spelling. So first you place your cursor over the spelling word which you want to select and double click in it. Once you double click in it, you will select only that word which you want to select. Is it clear? Next is to select a complete sentence at a time. What you will do? Position the mouse pointer anywhere in the sentence and triple click in place of double click. Double click is only for single word selection. Triple click is for selecting a sentence. Place your mouse pointer on the line, anywhere on the line, and then triple click. 1, 2, 3. Once you triple click on it, your sentence will be selected. Next is to select a complete paragraph at a time. For this, you have to do quadruple click. Quadruple click means left mouse button 4 times. Means click the left mouse button 4 times. See, suppose I want to select this whole paragraph at once. So, position the mouse pointer on the paragraph, anywhere on the paragraph, and then 4 times you have to click on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times click and your paragraph will be selected. Is it clear? Next is a document. Means if you want to select your whole document at one go, at one time, so you have to press Ctrl A on the keyboard. Or second is drag the mouse pointer till you see a right arrow which is white. Then click it thrice. Okay, so see this. Select whole document. Now our document is selected. Is it clear? So whole document we will select with the help of these. So selecting a word, selecting a sentence, completed paragraph and a document. This is the selection criteria. So 4 criteria we have to select either word, sentence, paragraph or document. For sentence we have to double click. Sentence for word we have to double click. Sentence we have to triple click. Then paragraph 4 click and document Ctrl+ A. Now come here in previous one. Moving and copying text. So cut and paste. It is used to move a selected text from one place to another. For this, select the text, click on edit cut option or press Ctrl+X. See here. Suppose that I want to cut this paragraph from here and paste it to new location. So before going to start with this, first you have to select this paragraph, this whole paragraph, and then click on edit. Here is cut option. Once you select cut option, this paragraph is cut, and then place your cursor in new location where you want to paste it. Go to the edit menu and then paste it. Now this is the move and paste. Moving and copying text. Moving and copying text with the help of cut and paste option. Next is copy and paste. Copy and paste. Select the text and click on edit copy. Edit is a menu and copy is an option. Or press Ctrl+C. Then place the cursor where the text has to be duplicated. Click on the edit paste option or press Ctrl+V. See here. again select the text. This I want to make it copy here in older place. So what I do, go to the edit, then there is copy option, select this, then place the cursor where we have to duplicate it, then go to edit and then paste. Now see, its copy is generated. It's clear. Next, selecting text we have done, selecting criteria covered. Next is selecting non-consecutive items, text item. How can we do? Simply select your text, place your cursor, then select it. After that, you have to press Ctrl key from your keyboard and then select another text like this in a non-contiguous manner, like this, like this. This is the way to select your text. How can you select? With the help of Control and mouse. Control key and mouse. First you select that word, then press Control key and then place your cursor to another word and then select it with the help of mouse like see. Is it clear? Next topic is selecting a vertical block of text. It is also possible to select a vertical block, means in a column manner of text that is separated by space or tab. How can we select it? For this, we have to go to the edit menu and then selection mode. Select the selection mode and select submenu block area. Now see the change. Your text is selected in a vertical blocks manner, in a column manner. See this. When I select this option, change this option from select mode standard. Now our word is selected in this manner, in a row manner. This is the difference behind that. Clear?